Hello! I am sorry that it's been a bit. Exams sapped more energy than I thought they would, but they're done! I'm done with them now. I'm free for the summer besides, you know, my job. So, that's exciting. I've got a schedule that I've got in mind to stick to. It'll be, what, 3 days a week? Monday, Friday, Saturday. And, you know, I'll change that as I see fit. Maybe I'll do more. But, yeah. I am very excited to check out this Volumetric Skybox mod. I have been waiting on this for a while. I caught wind of, like, the early development, and I've just been, like, excitedly buzzing about it. And it's done now. It happened, like, the other day, and they made a sick-ass trailer for it. Like, there was a whole cinematic segment in the middle. It was crazy. I didn't need to go like that, but it's awesome that they did. Also, I'm affiliate now, apparently. I checked my note diffs after, like, you know, not being on here for a hot sec. And yeah, I'm affiliate now. I can apply for the partnership program, which, holy shit, that's cool. Anything else? Oh yeah, I got a stream deck yesterday. Let me pull up some pictures of that before we start, because that's been real fun to mess around with. Where's like a good? Is this like a good? Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, check it out. Look at this little thing that I got. I've got it all Ultra Kill themed. I've made like little VCR mono text things and little icons. And my god, is it handy. I just get to hotkey scene swaps and everything now. I don't have to pause and tab into the software to fiddle around with it. It's great. Plus, it just looks cool. And I got the plus, so I have all the little dials at the bottom, and they're fun. On Linux, you have to use this third party for it, which isn't as good. It's been kind of jank, but it's working. It's working. I'm getting used to it, and I'm learning more and more things that I can do. Yeah, the Stream Deck. That was what it was. Very handy little piece of hardware. And I've been using it for things outside of streaming as well, because obviously it's a macro pad. You can use it for whatever. So I've been fitting it more and more into my general workflow, but it's most helpful with OBS. It's been so nice. And this is the first time that I'm like putting it to the test of the stream. So we'll see how it goes. Right, I actually need to get the Skybox mod. I haven't installed it yet. Oh my fucking the UK, man. Look at this. Wonderful. It's just go fuck yourself if you live in the UK. Yeah, I am gonna be trying to stream more on schedule now that I'm free of exam season. I'm done with uni until next semester, so beyond just, you know, my job, I'm completely free to just do stuff for content. And part of that is going to be a stream schedule, like an actual one that I stick to. And I'm thinking it's going to be about 3 times a week. I'm thinking like Monday, Friday, Saturday, and I'll typically start at like 6 PM. But, you know, I'll see how it goes. I may change that depending on how things go. VPN moment? Oh, God, yeah. I mean, I have a VPN set up, but it's kind of a pain, and it's not very fast, so I don't use it when I don't have to. So I just end up, like, generally not being on it. Power outages have been super evil? Oh my god. I had one the other day, thanks to a thunderstorm, but it's not a chronic issue by any means, so I feel bad for you. Oh, I would just be paranoid whenever I'm making something that I mean, I already am paranoid. I have like a crazy backup setup running all the time, and I have autosaves on my program set to, like, the lowest possible time. But, you know, I'd be even more so paranoid about the fact that, like, I could just have it wiped away at any moment if the power decides to trip. And, you know what? May as well try Ultra Kittle as well. I haven't done this in a while. And it's not a... It's a chill stream, so I don't mind a slower pace. Okay. Earlier, less levels, more health. Not a machine. So I think boss kind of thing. Which, like, what? Hideous Mass? Okay, not a demon either, and it's later. Less health, but also less levels? Less health. I mean, I don't know what Gabriel's health is, but I imagine it's higher than a Mass's. I mean, without, like, so long as nobody's coming in here and spoiling it, brainstorming with chat is fun. I think that's cute. But yeah, I don't know what health value Gabriel has off by heart, but I would imagine it's higher than a Mass. It's not Corpse of King Minos either for the same reason. I imagine he has a lot more health. Is 175 a lot? I'm really not enough of a numbers person. I'm trying to think of the damage that I deal to Minos in, like, a typical run, and it's definitely more than I pump into a Mass. Same with Gabe. I feel like I pump way more into Gabe than I do a Mass. I'm trying to think of, like, a weight class thing as well that I could try and use to narrow down. My mind keeps saying V2, but it's not a machine. Nor is it, like, a medium class either, so... It's closer to Wake of Poseidon than it is Sacred Remains. Oh, why... yeah, I forgot. Why did that take me so long to remember this guy? Earlier than that, more than 125, even less levels. So it's not... Oh, Mass and Incest share the same amount of levels? Really? That's interesting. I didn't know that. Hi, Slapman. It's been a sec. Sorry, I've been allowing myself to work in the video editing trenches more than I do the streaming ones. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting fucked over by this. I don't know. Because, like, nothing really like that gets introduced in Lust. And again, it's not a machine. It's not a husky, so it's a question mark entity. But, like, I don't really know many of those... Oh no, there's the angels as well, but, like, there's the only angel between those two is a virtue, and they're in way more levels. Yeah, it does have, like, a 2.5 chest weakness. Is it Gabriel, then? Is it really Gabe? It's not, but they share a single level. Okay, so it's... Ah, fuck. It's some Prime Souls shit. Trying to make a filled skybox? What are you putting in that? Or just, like, have a big filth lording over the arena. Oh, I should have started narrowing down the Prime Sanctum options for sooner. God damn it. I forgot about that level. Because now I'm stuck between, like... Flesh Prison is super heavy. Its spawns are all light. So it's not that. So it's gotta be Pianos, right? Because Pianos is heavy. Yeah. Yeah, okay, there we go. I can't believe I just forgot. I completely forgot about Prime Sanctum for a hot minute there. I don't know why. A box made of filth. Jesus. Alright, Inferno. Hopefully I can... Is that Claire de Salil? Are they, like, in the walls? Yeah. I kind of remember those guys. Oh, that's, oh my god. Why do I not remember the name of P2? Yeah, Wait for the World. There you go. That's a really good picture. People gotta do that for 5-4 as well. For that unit. Well, no, the why are you even spawning enemies here bonus is in a couple levels, right? That's not just 5-4. Yeah, okay, that's definitely Waves of the Star. Let's see. It felt... I was trying to judge if there was anything, like, 8-3 related that could screw you over, but it's not the same hallway. Do I know if Eternal Union is fine with people uploading their own angry maps? I don't know. I don't know enough about the modding scene. I've never seen people upload dedicated levels to the Thunderstore. It's always through the loader. Makina, I thought it was, in my head I was getting it confused with the Ship of Fools opening hallway. That's what I was thinking of for a moment, like, Wrath hallway, and those two came to mind, but this is obviously not in the ship. Oh my god, why... I never remember the names, and it takes me a sec to think of the number, because I'm terrible at layer numbers for some reason. Good picture, though. Oh, screw you, man. What the hell is this? What the hell? I want to say... I kind of want to say one Encore, then Fell the Ashes. I don't know why I'm feeling that way, but I just am. Oh, it was an Encore! I had the right idea. God. Close. Not chronologically close, but vibes-based close. You would have done 2-3? Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense, with like the kind of purple hints. I could see that being in the water facility. Hi Stardust, hi TL. Cool. Yeah, that was my question as well, Slapman. Why would you rather upload it to R2 rather than going through Angry? Is it like a publicity thing? What are you messing with today? I am giving the new Volumetric Skybox mod a try. I was just doing Ultra Kittle to warm the hands up. It's funny, actually. I'm gonna find because when I first caught wind of the Volumetric Skybox mod, I downloaded Unity Explorer and started making my own, like, 3D skyboxes. And I spent a while making this, like, Lost City combined with Earthmover one that had max red fog for stylization. What's, like, a good look at it? I sent it in Ultra Good Discord the other day. Oh my god, disable streamer mode for the moment. I hate how it truncates usernames and it stops me being able to search. Yeah, what? Copy media link. What? Which was it? Red side double overhead parry deadlock dances. Okay, so it was that was a good look at it. Yeah. Yeah, look at this. This was done with Unity Explorer, where I went and grabbed the Lust City, put it in the background, and once I turn around, desktop audio is off, right? Yeah. There is an earth mover here, it's just I'm not giving it a good look. Yeah, you can see it there. Yeah, on the left there, I put a big-ass earth mover in there and put the fog on max red, so it became stylized like the rest of the city skybox. I swear I get a better look at it. Yeah, there it is. You can get a good look of it there, and it was doing its whole 7-4 animation of charging up the lightning javelin and then tossing it. That was cool. That was fun to play in. Bit laggy, but you know. PC's lags with the Lust City? Yeah, no, this was not an efficient solution at all. This was not performance friendly. Yeah, I made it all red because the skybox that I was using, like, this is kind of the only monochromely styled skybox where that kind of solid fog coloring could work. And, you know, it happens to be red, so I just went with it. There was another one where I made the fog black, and it made it all, like, covered in shadow. That also worked. Oh, Slapman, I think you're thinking of the Tundra mod loader. Or Tundra level loader. I think Agony and Tundra is the more exclusive one. Although I had... No, I'm wrong. There is, like... We talked about there being some kind of approval process. Alright, let me actually kick up the game. The heck? Okay, I'm getting notifications now all of a sudden. Let me also switch playlists. Oh, yeah, I can start out with this song. There was I've been obsessed with this song that is now, like, in the play... I have the player visible, right? Yeah. This person made a animation, like... They made, like, a mix of a bunch of, like, shitcore music. And then went and, like, animated it. And it's, like, 30 minutes of solid custom frame-by-frame animation. It's ridiculous. It's such a crazy, like, video. And this is one of the songs that I pulled from it. It's stupid. I think it samples, like a preschool nursery rhyme that it's built around. I'll play it when I start actually, like, playing the game, but I've been... That video had some good things to pull from. So did I actually... Am I stupid? Did I accidentally not... What? I think I accidentally didn't install... Yeah, I didn't click download. I was too busy focusing on the image bullshit that I didn't... God damn it. Alright, well, give me a moment. That's stupid. Of course I would do that. Ridiculous. Ah, the Stream Deck's already coming in handy. That's so cool. All right. Does it have a dedicated settings page, or is it in the terminal? Oops. Like, is it in the in-game terminal? Oh yeah, I gotta disable cheats. I've been gathering a bunch of footage for this video, so I've just been going around with a bunch of cheats on. Okay, now I gotta turn streamer mode back on Discord because I always forget to afterwards. Where's streamer mode? There we go. Yeah, sorry if anybody anybody got the Discord ping there. That was me. Oh yeah, volumetric. There it is. Okay. Okay, so it is integrated into the terminal. Oh, that's cool. They have some prefixes. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can have like effects and everything. That's cool. Thunder toes. Oh hell yeah. Okay, well, first one I want to try, I think, is gonna be... yeah, goddamn the sun. I just love 4-2 anyway. Oh, this is cool. One of the more open and empty ones, but this is cool. We'll change them every run. We'll do a run and then we'll change them every time in between them. So let me do some mixing as well to make sure that it's not too loud. Optimize for brutal 20 to 35. I mean, playing with lag is nothing new for Cybergrind, so I need to check if I actually remember to turn Ultra Kill audio back on. I did. Alright. I've not warmed up at all today, so we'll see how this goes. The bitrate destroys Skybox into a volumetric one? What would that even add? Also, do you mean my Discord Skybox? I have kind of been thinking how I could adapt that into a 3D format. I don't have any Unity or modeling knowledge though, but it would be neat. The only thing that I've thought of so far is, like, I don't know, having various mock buildings made out of messages stitched together. The fucked up one with the tiny box grid? Oh, what, like the staticky hell one? I've never used that one myself. I think I've seen, like, Swag use it. Put it in off topic if I'm not getting the one that you mean. Because I'm not pulling anything to mind specifically right now. That alignment didn't go well at all. Ping me with it? Alright. Yeah, let's have a look. Oh yeah, that one! The weird-ass static thing. I feel like it's so nondescript. How would you even adapt it into a 3D format? You would just lose anything that you put it in. Alright, let's try another one. Oh, hi, Flashik. Welcome in. I've been very excited for this mod. I'm very excited that it's out. We gotta do fraud. You can combine them? What does that do? Wait, what? How does that work? Oh. Okay. Interesting. But that's cool. For, like, developing these, that means you can kind of make individual elements and combine them. That's cool. Gotcha. Bye. I love powers. I really need to sandbox Radiant ones though. They kick my ass, and I've not practiced them at all yet. Those guys are dangerous. Honestly, this fraud one might become like my new regular. I've been wanting this as a skybox for a while. I would have used the flat image version sooner, but I already knew this mod was a thing, so I've just been waiting for it. God, I always forget how difficult it is to pick out messages to read from chat whilst playing. If there's like an interaction ongoing, I'm not gonna be able to find the start of it quick enough to make sense of what's being said. One-hour final arena? Oh yeah! The, like, triple mass room with the... Oh, good. Powers. Yeah, like the triple mass room with the cool, dome over your head. Oh, I got that. I thought the chainsaw would have stolen that parry from me. Are powers still line of sight? Is that why none of the others are here? Yes, they are. Incredible. They gotta change that, I feel. I have Sonic Generations 3DS Casino Night Zone in this playlist. Goddamn. God, I didn't get to catch any messages on that either. I gotta remember to adjust my playstyle whenever I stream this to be more Twitch friendly. Interacting with people is the fun part. I just gotta remember how to do it. Well, I killed myself. Alright, next one, Heresy City. Grow more eyes? Yeah, good idea. What? It changes my textures. I'd like my textures to stay the same. Please. I like my gray box. Huh? Oh, that's a missing texture. That's not... There we go. I misclicked. Change the settings for the mod? Oh, this is like a thing, is it? Ah, okay. Okay, I see, I see. Yeah, the skybox stacking is going to be very cool because it means that when it comes to people making their own, people can make, like, parts of a skybox and make a kind of modular setup that you can then toggle parts of. You know, like, do you want buildings? Do you not? Do you want some other feature? Do you not? Oh, you're Radiant. Well, okay, I was just talking about how I don't know anything about you guys. Alright, well, are you over the pit, or are you... Yeah, you are. I was gonna use that landmine, come on, man. I wanted cool factor. Dude, smooth jazz is just what I want on my cyber grind. This is the vibes. I replayed Sonic Gen's 3DS, I think like this time last year or something. I pulled up some DS emulator. I'm not gonna lie, it's cool. It's completely different, but like, it's cool. It's very Sonic Rush-like, which, funny that happens twice. Just like Unleashed, how the Wii version of that was made by Dimps and is quite Sonic Rush-like. I've had this, I've been meaning to think of an excuse to stream Sonic Unleashed, to be honest. I have a few more Ultra Kill content ideas, but then I want to really start branching out into other games. Not like I'm going to stop playing Ultra Kill, but like I want to establish, you know, a variety channel rather than being a specific Ultra Kill channel. And I'd rather establish that sooner rather than later. Notably, I want to make a Frick Bears 3 video. That game's fantastic. I really want to go for Lunatic all endings. Because I'd consider myself pretty good at that game, but I've not played it a whole lot. So going Lunatic all endings would be a fun test. You know, I think that makes for a fun watch. Ow. Oh yeah, I want to change. Lunatic money ending? Yeah. But I mean, that's the fun, right? Hell yeah. This right here is what everybody's mind went to for... Oh, Providence Wave, great. This right here is what everybody thought of as soon as the Lust revamp was shown off for the first time. Like, holy shit, I want that as a skybox. Missed. And there's a Reaper too. Oh my god, the Reaper orbs are so green with the shading. He's got like uranium coming off of his arms. Okay, I got him. I like the grid shading. It makes the actual arena feel like it fits into the environment that you put it in. So I like that setting, but again, very good that you can turn it off if you want to. How's music, by the way? Is it too loud? I've reset a bunch of, like, volume mixing stuff, messing around with the Stream Deck, and I worry that things are all off now because of it. That one makes your game lag for some reason? That's a shame. The Lust one's so cool. Whoop. I was looking away. I shouldn't have used the SRS on you. Oh, I thought I grabbed the orb. Why am I tunnel visioning the Providence? There's so many other big threats right now. Yes, thank you, Ferryman. I wanted that. I wanted to flick the hammer off of the Mind Flayer, but I just screwed myself, and I didn't give myself the time to fire starter prep. Double mass doesn't really matter with that anyway. I've been getting more into whip riding, by the way. I've finally been getting the new whip rides into my muscle memory, and holy shit, they're useful. I will still always primarily insta-mount, or quick mount rather, but my god is it a good option to have. Also, yeah, optimization-wise, I at least am having a good time with this. Things feel just the same as they would playing the game normally. So that's good. I obviously have a good PC, but, you know, bad optimization would still rear its head in that case, even if it isn't universal. Oh, there we go. I love the rocket riding into an enemy gives a red explosion full time now. That's also a really fun change that I've been finding use cases for. Screw you, Cerberus. I swear, like, half of the controllability issues in this game mode are getting knocked around us caused by Cerberus. They're such bullies. I also have to consider that I'm streaming, so you know, any performance issues need to be combined with that. But this is fine. It really doesn't feel any different than usual. I kind of wanted to use that mannequin for the air parry. Oh, I didn't get the hammer. Well, the charge back got him anyway, so. Oh, I can charge back the Reaper. There we go. Thank you, Sentry. That guy just beat the wave for me. I think I might need to raise Ultra Kill's audio a bit. I'm looking over at the volume mixer and it seems to kind of be on par with Strawberry, which feels a bit quiet. But I don't know. Is it fine? I really should have taken a picture of what my settings were like before I started twisting dials around all willy-nilly. Oh, they're falling. Oh, this is so cool. Full 3D skyboxes. I'm so happy this was made. I needed a new stream skybox anyway because I realized a little late that, hey, the skybox that I made that is full of Discord screenshots and various resolutions of text doesn't do good for the bitrate of the stream. Really should have thought of that sooner, but what the hell? I landed on something? It killed my momentum. That was aimed at nobody. That was terrible. Terrible E-rail. Getting a lot of Anton Blast stuff on the playlist today. Oh, I just read up Pain Atrophy. You're already working on Pain Atrophy 3? I think I saw a screenshot of it. There was like a lost office space. I'm excited for more installments of that. It's gonna lag because of all of the cool factor. I mean, hey, if there's a reason for things to... Oh no, Lust themed rather. I'm getting my messages confused. I shouldn't be reading that in the middle of a wave. Huh. Monitor started artifacting? Oh shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn. I just ran out of momentum options at the worst spot. Oh, yeah. 7-2. This is cool. And you added more earth movers to the background. Yes. Good choice. I missed that? Damn. I asked for that. Damn. I wanna give that one a go. That was a terrible showcase. That's the problem with powers. I greed them so badly. I want the source. God damn it! Someone's already posted their first custom skybox? Hell yeah. There's gonna be a lot of those, I feel. The community's been waiting for something like this. What is it? What's it of? Sonic CD! What the hell? Where's... Did my rocket... Why was my momentum like that? Did I hop off my rocket or something and I didn't realize? I don't know what about that felt so weird. It's a 7-4 skybox? Nice. Yeah, that's a... That makes sense. That level has some great visuals. Whoops. I think the 7-4 skybox was one of the earliest ones that I saw get made into a PNG skybox as well. Oh, by the way, Flazik, the trailer that you guys made for this mod is crazy. The cinematic animation midway through was a huge surprise. Crazy mod trailer. The Blood River looks great. I feel like that didn't get enough attention in the original 7-2. I'd like that to have been more prominent, considering that's like the defining feature of that ring, no? That ring of violence. It's just kind of there, and you go, oh look, there's the reference to the layer. I get that it was more about the machines at that point, but... Hi, Revenson. I didn't proc a conductor with that? Damn. Whoops. Can somebody... Thank you. Oh my god, I didn't land on the terrain like I thought I did. I wall jumped instead. I don't think it puts them much shame. I think it just makes people excited to play it. That's the level of cinematics that you're gonna get playing with actual 3D modeled skyboxes. That's how it feels. It's like, yes, now the game will feel like this. Did I get the tail with that? I did. But yeah, with I actually kind of forget what the first ring of violence isn't really anything. There's 3 of them, isn't there? There's the Blood River, there's the Suicide Forest, and then there's the like desert hot like blasted sands area. I'm not familiar enough with Inferno. But yeah, like, you know, with 7-3, the forest was a prominent part of it, and then obviously the Earth Mover took center stage for 7-4, but even still, the surroundings were defined by that, like, burnt sand. 7-2 just has, like, a weird disconnect between its defining aspect. It's just kind of under a bridge somewhere. Did I not get the power with that? Damn it! I wanted to hit them so badly. That would have been great. I am yet to cannonball a flare. Not a flare, a power. I'm excited for the day that I do though. It's the test that all new CG enemies must be put through. How satisfying is it to cannonball them with an insurrectionist molder? Oh, you're not even open yet. There you are. Huh. Yeah, I got the Malface, Maurice, on the mass. I was hoping for that. That went terribly. I didn't mean to do most of that. Oh! I was getting tossed around. I didn't dive. I am not very consistent at rocket dive timing yet. It's different from normal dives. And it throws me off. Oh, enemy bug? Alright. Fuck you, Gotama. You sniped my ass at her ass. I should have seen it coming, but... I'm all over the place today. I'm just getting knocked around. Sometimes you play this mode and it just feels like you're on ice. Honestly, some of these arenas are real nice arrangements to the point that I might just use some of these for visuals in my video. Because I've spent so much time going around and getting footage of nice cinematic shots. And you know, with skyboxes like these, it's kind of a rearrangement of things, so it's kind of novel and new. Bad. Thank you. God, you're not open yet? There you go. Gosh. Death catchers are like a thing now. It's so good. I'm glad they are. Almost just died to a stray. Don't know where it is. Didn't proc conductor with that, but I did snipe the coin. I didn't waste them. Yeah, like, God, the whip riding is real nice. I'm glad I've gotten it into my muscle memory. It'll never replace quick mounts, but super good to have. Where are you going? Bro, we're schmoving. Reaper's already out. I dived backwards. Oh my god, Reaper, can you not, please? Oh, don't run away from me. Most annoying quality about them. Everything else, I like the Reaper mostly, but I could really do without the running away. I didn't really mean to grapple the cannonball, but I kind of wanted to just go straight for the Virtue Core. Not gonna lie, Reventon, half the time I activate Wind State, it's by mistake. The only way that I purposefully do it is by, like, rocket slide jumps, and I'm really inconsistent at those for whatever reason. I feel like halfway they go nowhere. 100% of the time, yeah. I keep accidentally doing dash extensions, and I can't do them in isolation, but whenever I'm not trying to do them, I get them all the time. I'm yet to lab how they actually work. Oh, I didn't have a dash. I want to parry, jeez. I've seen a few people say that they don't like win state for the fact that it's very easy to automatically proc. Jesus Christ, that's loud. That is really, really loud, at least on my end. Right, and I think I'll turn the game up like a bit. Negative 15 decibels. Oh, Stream Deck already coming in useful. I just reach over and like fiddle with my dials. I don't have to tab out of what I'm doing. Actually fantastic purchase. It's funny as well because for a long time I wanted a Stream Deck anyway, even though I wasn't streaming. It was one of those little gadgets that I wanted because I'm obsessed with that kind of thing. And I forgot about it. But then a friend of mine, like this week, reminded me of them, and it entered my brain space again, and I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. And I was like, fine, I'll get it. That'll be my purchase for the month. That'll be the fun thing that I allow myself. Because, you know, if I allowed myself everything that I wanted to buy, I would have absolutely no savings. Not got any used to any of the movement take. Yeah, it's kind of a half and half for me. I'm enjoying what I use, but I don't use all of it. You know? And some of the things I'm trying to use, whilst other things I'm content to just never be using. There we go. Do you get zapped? You don't. I really wanted you to. I thought that zapping them, like parry stunning them into a zap zone would kill them. That'd be funny, but I don't know. It's not worth separating their general state because, you know, zapping them in typical state would be boring. It'd just be mind flayers all over again. Do people zap strat with Providences? Because I know they get zapped. Do people do that, like, hugging the wall strat to get rid of them, like they did with mind flayers back then? What a boring strategy that was. Like, mind flayer spawns? Alright, I'll just, like, camp under the arena until it kills itself. How do people get to wave 80? Practice. Really just, you play the game a lot. I play this game a lot because I like the combat, and so I play the combat mode. And by proxy, I improve at it. It's a boring answer, but it is the answer. Comes with time. But the cool thing about the answer is the fact that anything that seems impossible really isn't. You'll be doing shit that you thought you never could. When I saw Oyef's first compilation of this game back in 2020, I thought that, like, hitting a coin in any scenario was impossible. Like, there's a bit in that video where he just tosses a coin completely normally and hits it whilst V2 is bowing. It's like, it's not fancy at all. It's just toss a coin and hit it. And I watched that and I was like, how the hell do you do that? I would never be able to. And now look at me. Not that I hit, to be honest, I feel like I miss coins more than I hit them, but you know, the point is that I can do it. You'd zap strat and mirror Reapers? Oh, so many people would. If Reapers got zapped, everybody would be doing that shit. Can you imagine the outrage of that getting removed as well? If that was in the game and then got changed, oh, people would hate it. Reapers do get zapped? Yeah, but like, it's not in the same way that Mind Flayers did. You can't really bait them all too well. Whereas what people would do with Mind Flayers is just like camp the walls of the arena. Like they would just hug it like this. We would just hang out down here and wait for it to teleport. And then once it did, it would die and we'd move on. Like if there was a way to just eliminate Reapers like that, you just go to a corner of the stage and wait for them to kill themselves, everybody would be doing that. It'd be kind of funny, but it would suck. Collect my jank, says Radiant Interactionist. Very cool first time chat. I like that. I don't think we're ever gonna stop collecting your janks, man. 1.0 Radiant Insurrectionists are gonna be just as broken. Oh my god, the frames, what happened? It's a slideshow in here all of a sudden. I paused the game and it's just freaking out. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna bounce around. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Oh, Radiant Powers. Okay, that's I got the Providence with the boulder. Hell yeah. I shouldn't be focusing you. I'm stuck on a pillar. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm very scared of you. I bully the hell out of normal powers, but I'm very scared of Radiant ones. Yeah. Damn. Your record is brutal, wave 71, that's good. Don't feel bad about not seeing your PB range very often. That happens to everybody. Oh, wow. Oh, this is cool. Oh, I feel like I'm going to be using the Ratsy a lot. I like this vibe. It's quite minimalist. But yeah, I haven't gotten into the hundreds again since Fraud patch. I've gotten 99 like quite a few times, but not breaking the triple digits yet. But yeah, you kind of hover a good 30-40% below your PB as like your average. There's a reason why it's your personal best, you know. It's if you got it consistently, it wouldn't be your personal best for very long. Trying to slide between all of the shockwaves there. At the end, my gaze completely shifted, and as I watched the Radiant Insurrectionist jump off and kill itself, I got so distracted. I probably would have died anyway, but I just completely stopped to watch that guy jump off the edge. Why did he do this? Oh. Since when were the Reaper hands parryable? Yeah, the most recent hotfix. They kind of overdid the Reaper nerfs, to be honest. Oh, speaking of, hi buddy. All of the like attack changes were cool. Like, you know, orb spam reduction, the hands are parryable. That's cool. But they limited it to 1 Reaper per wave, like forever. It's the only enemy that doesn't scale. At all. Even Hideous Masses, which are like hard capped by the layout themselves, they scale a bit. You know, they go from 1 spawning to 3. But Reapers are just stuck as a 1 forever, and I think that's dumb. They definitely needed the spawn rate reduction, mind you. I was getting a lot of people were getting 4 Reapers at like wave 65, and that shit is not cool. That's way too much. But, you know, more than 1, please. I'd like to actually see the enemy. Like, do you guys see what happened to the last one? We got one, but it, like, got fire damage to death somewhere. It just disappears. I really feel like, it should be, you start getting 2 at around wave 65, wave 70, and then only wave 100, 110 plus, you start getting 3. They're kind of like my magic numbers, personally. Idols. Thank you, Gutterman. Ah! Save me, Whip Ride, yes! I love you, Whip Ride. You're so good now. I would have died pre-Whip Ride days there, 100%. I would have just kept fucking up my instas without the stamina. Not that Whip Ride wasn't an option before, but, you know, I would have fucked it up. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oops. Never consider Reaper nerfs enough? Yeah. I feel like the hate's overblown. They're definitely the, what are the, their adaptation has struggled the most, for sure. Like, they are not my favorite special, by any means. I enjoy them well enough, though. I still hold them above Ferryman. I dislike Ferryman. In Cybergrind, anyway. And, you know, part of that is just because they're doing their intended job. The lightning is a problem for me. But part of it is also that I just don't find them very fun to fight. Reaper immunity to Malface? I can see why people would want that. But for whatever reason, the Reaper's hitbox is massive. And it pushes Malfaces out of the way. I don't think I've ever seen a Reaper get Malfaced, because it just pushes it too far out of the way. Their hitbox is huge. This is a weird decision to go up in the air like this. Reapers and Fairy have only one, like, mainly one attack? Yeah. And, whilst I really enjoy fighting Ferrymen in, like, a solo environment, that just doesn't happen in Cybergrind. So they get lost in the source and then die to friendly fire. The model Cybergrind special is, of course, the Insurrectionist. That or the Mind Flayer. I feel like they are two sides of the special coin, you know? One of them is a big bruiser priority target, and the other is a pestering annoyance. And that's kind of the two jobs that specials fill really well. And Mind Flayer Insurrectionists are the two sides' respective poster childs. Power is kind of both. Power is largely Mind Flayer, but their parries make them kind of insert-coded. Ferrymen keep the coin that you gave them and they use it to chain their lightning. That'd be cute. Do you think the Ferryman in 4.2 was like really just waiting for somebody to pay him? Like, no, how many people actually went down with the money to pay him? Especially the machines. Like, do you think you gave him money and he was like, oh shit, this is actually happening? How long has it been since he saw that? Uh-oh. Ah, telefrag. Changes to whip rides? The change to whip ride was that, yeah, like Flagic said, holding space lets you hop onto them at any angle. So they are a lot more viable now. Because before, you had to look entirely downwards. And it meant that not only did you have to have a lot of downward space to even do them, but you'd spent half of your rocket fuel reorienting from the perfect downward angle. But now, you can do this. And just hop onto it from whatever. And it's really good. It saves you so often when you're off stage without stamina. It's so good. Saved my ass a lot anyway. It took me a while to get it into my muscle memory. Because obviously I've spent the entire time that rocket riding's been a thing doing quick mounts. But you know, it wasn't that bad. Do it again. Aww. Oh, you did it again! Just not what I expected you to. Oh, Insurrectionist. I really want to learn how to utilize wind state. It's so cool, but I don't have any ideas as to how best to implement it in like a really useful way yet. But like I want to. I really want to. I want to get good at it. Like I said, the only way that I'm kind of procking it right now is with rocket slide jumps, and I'm not consistent at those. Yeah, it's like there's an economy crash in hell, and that he was just like, oh, fuck yeah. I should be fighting you, but like, rent's rent, man, you can go. I wonder if the ferryman did have like a kind of relationship with the Lust's people, considering that, you know, they're able to traverse around hell, and Lust is a literal civilization. I feel like they'd have some kind of relationship, right? Never thought of that before. Did Minos have the guys paying taxes? Ferryman export tariffs. You gotta pay to like come into the lair. I really needed that mannequin to heal. They also just have so much health. I don't know how much health they do have, but it feels like they take forever to kill. Yeah, I don't think anybody has like a grapple on wind state like that, like you say. It's still just so new. If it was in the game from the beginning, we'd be doing crazy stuff with it now. But, you know, everybody's got to go through the learning phase. Enemy step wind state is cool, but you have to be swag to use it. Ugh. I've never used enemy step, to be honest. Is that like an untapped market? Is that like full of cool stuff that I don't know about? Damn it. Oh, it resets rocket fuel? That's nice. I didn't know that. So it is really, like, fully grounded then. Reaper's back already? Damn, I feel like I just killed you. Or had a wave with you, I should say. Okay, that Malface is being guided by, like, a personal posse. Jesus. The fucking Cerberus knocked me off of alignment with the parry. This glaive is really trying to hit me. That was terrible. Useful fighting flares and powers and slam spam? Yeah. With the rocket fuel thing, yeah, that's like a... That's real nice. If you're out of fuel. I gotta keep that in mind. There's been a few situations like that where I could have done with that kind of knowledge. Always more stuff to learn in this game. Always. Yummy frames, yep. It's how it is. I don't know why that one in specific was a slideshow. It's only 73. I've had 73 waves be fine. Can barely parry glaives. Glaive feels like one of the ones that I should find easier. It's funny, like, I either get it really nicely or I completely miss it. So, like, it's hard to gauge whether I struggle with it or not. I'm not consistent at it, I wouldn't say, but, like, I wouldn't say that I struggle with it either, you know? Spear is obviously the most consistent. They give you such a nice setup for it. And, I have a lot of good luck with Rapier as well. I seem to get on with Rapier for whatever reason. Which is weird, because I feel like at face value that's one of the harder ones. I feel like I should be struggling more with that, but then inversely, Greatsword feels like it should be easy, but I'm pretty ass at that. I usually never actually get the power hitbox. There are so many sentries this way. Holy. Suck at parrying Rapier, but you're always whiplashing to the power? Yeah, that's the problem that I have to, like... Oh my god, the slideshow's back. Why is this a slideshow? It was fine a while ago. God damn. Nothing I'm not used to playing, but... But yeah, whiplashing to the powers is the thing that I always have to tell myself to not do. Because you line yourself up best if you just let them come to you. But I catch myself doing it a lot. It's natural, right? It's kind of your built-in muscle memory. That's what you usually do for parries. Plus, especially if you're falling and you need the momentum reset. Uh-oh. Oh my god, I fumbled my weapons. I needed the launch away. Oh! My bad timing at rocket dives almost killed me. Hi Reaper, how are you? God, I cannot stay on stage for the life of me for some reason. Holy hard damage. Enemy bug, go away, man. You're supposed to be dead. I feel like I've gotten that a few times today already. That's strange. I didn't hit the actual hammer. You use Whiplash on Greatsword? Man, I feel like that's usually what messes me up. I guess maybe I'm not doing it right. The invisibility thing with the Reaper is a really difficult thing because I would love it to encounter more, like, I would love to incorporate more of its trickster role, you know? Because so much of what made it special in the campaign was how it messed with mirrors and, you know, used its environment to its advantage. Whereas when you kind of just fight it in an isolated setting, it just kind of becomes a meat wall that runs at you. But, like, realistically, how are you going to do that in Cybergrind without making it annoying as fuck? Meant spears with Whiplash? Oh, yeah, makes more sense. Spears with Whiplash is, like, the ideal. I wanted to use that for a parry refresh, and I just missed. I suck at rocket dives. I keep doing them, and I keep messing them up. I was hoping I had a magnet on somebody. Run off one side of the arena and appear on the other? That's a fucking banger idea that I sadly don't think would ever really see much use. Because, like, if it was in the game, what would that really mean of how it changes to fight it? Because it already mostly just runs at you. So, there isn't really much opportunity for it to get the drop on you like that. And yeah, it runs away, but, like, it suddenly being at your end of the arena when it was running away kind of just accomplishes a similar purpose as if it just ran at you that way, you know? And in the chaos of Cybergrind, I feel like that would kind of get lost. Like, whether the Reaper teleported or whether it ran at you wouldn't really mean anything. Which is a shame, because that's a really cool idea. Kind of have an enemy that doesn't abide by Euclidean space. What stunned that power? There was a... which power? We've had a power? Well, you saw more than me. I don't remember fighting one recently. But yeah, that's a fun avenue of thought, Stardust. I like the idea of trying to make it a non-Euclidean space enemy. Ways of its maneuvering. Oh, man. Add a rain effect? Yeah, I will. I'm gonna be right back. I just need to hop to the bathroom for like a minute, but I won't be long. Let me give you something a bit more chill as well, rather than Quick Brown Fox. Yeah, I'll just be a minute. Oh. I'm back. Alright, enough of this calm shit. Aw, Junkle Joyride, you spoil me, Shuffle. Favorite Unleashed song. Have it climb like mannequins? I feel like there's a world where you can make that work in the sense of like, oh, their sense of gravity is different, right? Yeah, let's try rain. Let's try the bitrate reducer. I imagine this won't look too good for stream, but it looks good for me. This is cool. Oh! The whiplash didn't let go of the insurrectionist and it pulled me back into my explosion. Damn. Oh god, the thing is, I do like the idea of them being able to cling and go down the sides of the arena. I think that would like be a cool differentiation for them. But the fact that they are one of the most oppressive offstage enemy with their like acid balls, that would just make it worse. Which I don't think is what they need, nor what people want. On another enemy that maybe didn't have that precedent, that would be a very cool differentiating factor. Because mannequins don't do it enough. I feel like when mannequins were first shown to be able to climb on walls, everybody's first thought was like, oh my god, they're gonna be such offstage problems, and they're kind of not. They just get stuck somewhere on stage. Hey, I actually hit that glaive. So yeah, I feel like there's definitely still room for an enemy that like harasses you by climbing down the walls of the stage, but I don't know if Reapers are it. Which is a shame. Because it is a very cool factor. The Reaper's kit is just a funny one to adapt, I feel, fundamentally. Even if you have, like, really cool ideas. Which is also why it's one of the most heavily feedbacked enemies. I feel like Reaper must have, like, a award for maybe most feedbacked enemy. I can't think of anything else that had nearly as many. I missed both of those slab swaps. Whoops. Apparently I'm out of wall jumps. What? Wait, I missed the nuke but hit a coin and ended up nuking anyway? What the hell was that? I didn't mean to do that. Changing the gravity of other enemies, I feel like that would... A lot of enemies aren't built in a way that would kind of take advantage of that. And I feel like an enemy should kind of stick to itself, right? Unless they are explicitly something like an idol or death catcher that affects other things, like a stalker. The genre of enemy that influences other enemies is kind of already a niche that is best played by something that fully leans into it. Like, the whole point of the enemy is doing that. The Reaper doing both would maybe be a bit much. Though it would definitely make it a unique special. That'd be for sure, but... Oh my god, death catcher lag. Holy. It's rainy? Yeah. I don't know if I'll keep the rain modifier on, because I imagine it's bad for stream, but I am definitely going to be using the effects modifiers when I'm playing by myself, because this is very cool. Oh, I didn't get the glaive. I wanted that. Hello. There you go. Yeah, thank you for the spear parry. I needed that. You saved me. Oh my god, why am I about to die again? What am I doing? I'm fucking around. Can this power die already? Thank you. You saved me once, but you still gotta die. It is a shame that the Reaper is proving difficult to adapt. I would like it to be more unique than it is, but I genuinely can't think of a good way to do it. And I disagree with the people that compare it to the Minotaur, because the reason I still staunchly believe that I do not want Minotaur in Cybergrind. Like, I'm glad that never became a thing. And like, it's not for the fact that its kit doesn't necessarily work, although that's part of it, and you know, you see that problem on the Reaper. But you know, its armor. It's got like demon armor around its whole like front half and upper half, and it would make it miserable to fight. The Reaper works because it doesn't have that. Or works more so, I should say. But, you know, they both kind of have the same problem of, like, hey, these are a big guy that aren't adapted very well into encounters outside of their dedicated one. I'd agree, yeah. I mean, again, Cybergrind is entirely non-canonical. Like, this isn't... It doesn't reflect actual real-world dynamics. The reason why there are less cases of, like, a one-of-a-kind enemy being in Cybergrind is because they tend to be bosses, and bosses don't generally work in Cybergrind. It's kind of a happenstance reason rather than a causational one, you know? I will say, it has kind of affected the way that I see the Reaper, though, because I'm used to it being a plural entity. I see it in-game, and it's like, oh, yeah, what are you guys? Whereas, no, I should be thinking, oh, it's you, singular. But, you know, that's like a huge nitpicky kind of thing. That doesn't really matter. A nitpick that doesn't even apply for 90% of the people that play this game anyway. I don't think lore should ever get in the way of gameplay. That's a fun little headcanon thought, the fact that it's like, there isn't much data for the terminals to go on. Nice little headcanon there. I missed that sword parry? Oh yeah, I kind of meant to ask, but like, where do people put their own custom versions of these skyboxes? Do they upload them to Thunderstore as like a dedicated mod, or is there like a... are they uploading it to different file sharing places? Oh, that inside cannonball could have been like a twofer. Thank you for killing yourself for me. I appreciate that very much, Power. Oh my god. I didn't expect that gutter tank to not get pancake. Oh, Maurice. I didn't expect it to swing at me. Oh, I hit the landmine. I actually hit them with it. And the double swords machine parry. Nice. Yeah, I love gutter tanks for how interactive their landmines are. Very, very fun mechanic. I kind of get excited whenever they spawn. Try to implement... Oh man, like a workshop would be sick. But yeah, Cerberus, chill out. What the hell was that, buddy? Oh my god, that turned into a projectile boost. It wanted to be a parry. Damn. Oh, you've got a channel on your Discord? I need to hop in there so I can keep an eye out for things. Yeah, okay. Let me turn off rain for now, just whilst I'm streaming. I want to go back to Fraud City. This is my favorite so far. I love this environment. Oh, I hit the bounce panel. I meant to dive. What if I turn all skyboxes on? That'll look very messy. This reminds me of Portal. Do you look at this and think of Portal 2? I think of that one scene in Portal 2 where you're like going to fight Wheatley and you're like going through the whole facility and there's like the nuclear thing in the background, right? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I have to find this now. I have to bring this up. Whoops. Like it's the excursion funnel that's taking you over to him. Oh my god. I'm not... Yeah, here. This. It's reminding me of this scene. This bit right here where you're like going over the big gap and there's the sun in the background. Do you see it? I just had that hit me like a wall. Like, oh my god, that's Puddle too. Incredible. Providence. Oh, god damn it. I thought I hit it. Who told Hikita to make Provi Orbs heal all hard damage? That is still a crazy decision to me. Death catches? Yeah, thank you. They are real useful in CG though. A nice little extra layer of interactivity to the enemy. I would like think they're a really cool mechanic if all they did was explode. But no, they're like giga health packs as well. I do like using them offensively though. That is very fun. I don't know how much damage they do, but the AoE feels big, and it feels like they do a lot. Whoops. Swords machine, please. Thank you. Swords machine, please. Thank you. Be my anchor. Oh my god, the blinding light of God. Jesus powers, please. Uh-oh. Spear. I'll bully them. If there's three of them is within range, that I don't feel bad bullying one of them. Okay, well there goes another one. Oh, spear? There goes three of them. I see a power go for a spear off stage and it's just like, oh, okay, I win. Thank you. Thank you for playing. Thank you for logging in. I thought they were just like idle shockwaves? No, the Provi explosions deal damage. And seemingly nice damage at that. That's why I greed the cause sometimes. I just want the explosion. Oh, you slipped! I wanted to slip parry. Thank you. They deal 10 damage? God damn. That's nice. Yeah, no wonder they feel like they do nice damage. They really do. Oh no, yeah, not when the Deathcatcher dies. That is just passive. Did I accidentally say Deathcatcher at some point? I might have. I still somehow hit that. I thought that my alignment would have been all wrong. Leave me alone, sir. Thank you. Oh, there's a Mind Flayer. Damn it, I should have beelined for her. I didn't notice. But she died somehow. Missed my E-rail though. Mistimed the hammer as well, horribly. Last one? Yeah, last one. Meat shield for me, G-Man. Thank you. That's maybe my favorite sentry dodge tactic, is just like a good old meat shield. You can line it up. Whoops. Damn it! I'm so bad at rocket dives. I just hop off. I just end up hopping off the rocket entirely. I get it like a quarter of the time. I really gotta just lab them. Get familiar with the timing. Parry would have been nice there, but... Parry would have been nice there as well, but... Hit him! Yeah, there you go. Completely forgot you even do that? Could do what? Rocket dives? Yeah. I mean, fair enough. They are new. There we go. I love them for hammer setups because they're just like instant red speed. Instant red speed in a pretty controllable direction as well. Or, you know, provided you hit it like I didn't just there. I'm glad HetTech likes dives as much as the community does. She's given them a lot of love over the years. Because, she was the one that originally made dives be able to, like, wall jump as well. And, gave them a lot more consistency. Oh my god. Yeah, dives are in a very nice spot thanks to HetTech. Part of me is kind of amazed that the, damn it. Part of me is kind of amazed that the wind state made it into the game, I can't lie. I thought that was like a crackpot idea that wouldn't have gotten past into the actual game beyond the Tomato Town beta. But, no, it's in the game now. It's just, it felt so, not game-changing, because it is a niche mechanic, but, you know, it's a pretty big thing to add, so it kind of made me think, maybe this won't amount to anything, but no, this game's still very fluid. Benefit of early access, I guess. Oh, I missed it! I wanted to finish it off so badly. Full Malfaces next to each other? Oh my god, that's the best. You kill one of them and they all go down. It's just a big pile. It's funny, back in like 2021, 2022 or something, a friend of mine made a review of this game, or like, it was like a post or something, it was some kind of Steam thing where they just said, please make the Malfaces easier to kill, like jokingly. Because even back then, those guys died to anything, and just, it's progressively just, everything added feels like it's been making killing Malfaces easier. Like, I think the update after they said that was, like, the Whiplash, like, the Greed update with the Whiplash, and it was just like, oh, wow, they're, like, 10 times easier to kill now. These guys just can't catch a break. Honestly, they are the biggest helpers in Cybergrind. More so than Gutterman. They're just such style and friendly fire farms. It's crazy. They should make it that Malface corpses can't crush other Malface corpses? What, like make them do that thing where they crumple, or like make Maurices invulnerable to being Mauriced, do you mean? Oh no. Oh no. Thank God for the grid. That's such a nice peace of mind. What a good feature that got added. Oh. Haven't we already had war? I think I'd reshuffle the playlist. Oh, I see, right. Yeah, only have them break when they hit the floor. I see the vision. Damn it, rocket dives! Holy slideshow, though. What the hell is this? Why do some waves just decide to be slideshows? It is 82, to be fair, actually. We're higher than I thought we were. Oh my god! Ah! Yeah, how did I manage to... I engineered that perfectly to kill myself. That's ridiculous. Look at wave number once and just... that happens. Stupid. I can never die a dignified death. It's always some pathetic shit. Crazy. You're still alive. Where is this? Oh. I feel like this is the only map where Malfaces being the last thing alive is more common than a Schism. God, it's giving me a lot of Sonic music today. Making me want to play CD again. Hit him! Thank you. That railcoin, or did they get sent orbital? Okay, not railcoin, slapcoin. I think they got slapcoin. Okay, I think I got... Yeah, I did. I got red hit off. I didn't get E-rail off, that sucks. Oh, no. Thank you, Malface. Spear? Thank you. Oh, you love it. Every time, it's good. I needed the health too, so that's a nice bonus. Something funny that I've realized about, in making this video that I'm working on, I underestimated severely how much footage I would need. Because the entire time I have my TV behind me, acting as like a green screen. And so, you know, I'm always looking for something to fill that green screen with. And, you know, I thought, in writing the script and recording the lines and everything, that it would be easy. No, I am already running out of... Not running out of, but like I'm finding it difficult to find good things to fill the green screen with already. And I'm not that far into the video. I severely underestimated how much dead space would... No, it's not dead space, I'm talking, but like... You know... I thought that I'd always have ideas as to what I could show, but nope. I think of them in the end, but it takes a while. And my hard drive is filling up with still shots of various locations in Ultrakill that I just sit there and record as a screensaver for like a minute. It's been making me want to go back and remake some of my screensavers that I used for stream as well, because obviously, you know, my Be Right Back and Starting Soon screens, they all have various screensaver positions from around the game, and it's making me realize, man, there are so many pretty spots in this game that I didn't record that I really should. Keeps making me want to change my desktop background as well to a few of them. I think the most surprising one was that in all of the screensavers that I got when I initially did my stream setup, I didn't get the fraud space at all. There's no space shots, which is crazy to me. I can't believe I missed that. Rail cannon, hello? Where did you come from? There we go, that's a good rocket dive. Almost got me killed, but we don't talk about that. I kinda wish more enemies had degraded appearance based on health like Cerberus and Malfaces. It's really cool. I don't know how a lot of them would do it, but I'm sure there's little details that you could make. But then at the same time, it would be maybe, I don't know, maybe that would be a bit information overload, I'm not sure. Doom Eternal does it, and to pretty good effect, I feel. Right, can you guys kill yourselves for me? Ferryman, you're messing this up for me. Rapier. Okay, right. I really should deal with the ferryman first. I'm gonna greed and get myself killed. Thank you. It's just powers left. Oh, there's a Mirror Reaper? Fuck, man. That sucks. Not now, man. Go away. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this sucks. And he's running away from me! Thank you for that. That was scary for a bit. Diving off the hideous mass. I launched that for no reason. The hideous mass just killed it. Damn. Wasted SRS. Where is this idol, by the way? I'm like, am I stupid? Am I stupid? Where is this thing? Is it on top of it? No, it's over here. Okay. Excuse you. I don't know why I couldn't see that one. Fall over, man. Oh. I didn't mean that. I was grabbing hold of my mouse again. I suck at rocket hitting with the hammer. I don't know the alignment. I'm not enough of a hammer user to know the alignment. So I miss it most of the time that I go for it. Oh, thanks. I was gonna deal with him, but I guess you had it on your mind as well. Ugh. One of them, I think, is Radiant. They were moving real fast. I'll use an E-rail on one of you guys. I don't care. I want you gone. Yeah, you're definitely Radiant. I don't know where it's gone. Probably zapped itself for all I know. It hasn't. Yeah, it lived in E-rail. Now it zapped itself. That feels like the only way the Radiant ones ever die. Though to be fair, it's kind of hard to tell which of them are Radiant. I just have to. The only way that I can ever tell is just by inferring by their speed. If they're moving around like they're on crack, then I just assume it's a Radiant. Okay, yeah, like that. No, my SRS, it went to waste. It feels so bad every time. It's like dropping a plate of brand new food. UKMD chain, Radiant Provi cores make things around in the explosion radius Radiant. That's kind of fun. It's like the old Stalkers sanded properties. Radiant Stalkers used to apply Radiant in their sand when they were first a thing. And now idols do that job, but like more targeted, which I think is neat. You don't run into it very often. Sometimes I feel like I'd like the Stalker change to be back, but then other times I think that I really don't. I don't know, I never really felt its impact very much when it was in the game, so it's hard to judge how I feel about it. God damn, the power lived through all of that? I thought I mag dumped it pretty well. Though maybe I didn't hit the initial red hit. It's kind of always, it's always a toss-up of whether you actually hit the when it starts taking damage. At least in terms of trying to hit it with a hammer. Because usually it's surrounded by so much stuff that it's hard to tell if I hit it or something around it. I didn't hit anything with the second whip. I got a crazy clip the other day of bouncing an SRS cannonball off of one Providence and then whip hooking and re-punching it into another, which is crazy satisfying. Felt great to do. Got a question, what's your opinion on the billing difficulty? I have not played it. It's something that I should do sometime. From what I've heard, people find it people hold it in pretty positive light, as opposed to other things like Femtokill, which I hear is kind of more bullshit. But like, I mean, with a name like Femtokill, it's kind of supposed to be bullshit, right? That's my impression. That doesn't need to mean that, you know, you have to find it fun, but, you know. It's different if something is bullshit on purpose versus accidentally. But yeah, I've heard pretty positive things about it. It's kind of more thought out from what I know. But again, I've not played it myself. Definitely planning to. I think that'd make a cool stream. Oh, hi, Power. Oh man, that Evrel didn't give me the help that I thought it would. Ha! I got the spear! I thought the Ferryman Lightning would have thrown me off, but I got it! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I didn't slide! Ah, damn it. That's so dumb! Ah, I hate it when that happens. Like, you try to get momentum and then it doesn't work and you're just left as a sitting duck. I feel my back tingle whenever that happens, because I can feel all the projectiles, like, homing in on me whilst I struggle to get moving. Found it pretty cool. There are a couple of changes I personally don't agree with, but overall 8 out of 10. Hey, 8 out of 10 is a good rating. I definitely do need to try it sometime. Whoops. Femtokill mod page takes itself seriously? Yeah, I admittedly don't know much about that one either. It's just really with the name, I assume it's kind of at least more of a meme difficulty. I'm not saying that, like, you know, meme difficulties can't be serious, but there's kind of a... It's about the energy that you go into the experience with, you know? Like, are you making this... Why are you making this, you know? I kind of get a vibe from the name. But again, I've not played it, so I'm hardly passing judgment solidly. But I've heard people talk about it kind of in a more bullshit manner. I thought I had coins out and I was spamming right click. Oh, I wanted the glaive fairy, it would have been cool. Damn. I'm just gonna keep playing with the fraud one. It's such a good skybox. I wanted more of it in 8.1, to be honest. I wanted that area outside to last a bit longer. Not that I think it doesn't need to. I think it lasts a comfortable amount of time. But just like, you know, for the set piece, it's like, damn. I wish I could see this for the whole level. Oh, damn it. I should have seen that coming. I should have anticipated that my core would have gotten shot. Damn, I wanted to hit him with it. Whoa, something hit me. Oh, that killed you. I was kind of hoping for a parry, but whatever. Did I get the overpump parry there or not? I don't think that I did. Would have been neat. Oh! Ah, I keep missing them! Both of those are meant to be rocket dives. That was dangerous. If I missed that, I think I was low enough health to die. I think I was sub 50. I'm kind of getting a bit more consistent at them, so long as I... The thing is with them, I have to consciously think about the timing, whereas everything else that I do is kind of muscle memory at this point. Which, yeah, you know, it's a new thing, but... Still. I have to consciously differ my rocket dive timing from my typical dive. Wrong arm equipped. Enemy step, lower your airborne star multiplier. For all intents and purposes, I think it counts as being grounded, seeing that it refreshes your rocket rise and your wall jump. So I would imagine that it is, like, coding-wise, just the grounded state. So I'd certainly imagine it would, given that line of thinking. Damn it. Damn it! Damn it! I suck at them! I suck at them so bad! Landmine? Thank you. Yeah, dashing off enemy gives win state, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it doesn't still register you as being grounded. But yeah, maybe that is a reason why it wouldn't. There is still slight differences. Or like, little additions. I tried it there, my style didn't change, so... Standing on a Malface changes it. But, you know, that's not typical enemy step. Yeah, here, try this. No, it doesn't. Keeps it the same. Juicy conductor. I got a slam store somewhere in there? Alright. I don't know where from. I didn't get the virtue. Die, man! I feel like I pumped enough damage into you already. No hand paint mod? What, like, is it I don't use it, or like it's not a thing right now? Is it not updated or something? I don't have it. No, I don't. My game is pretty unmodded, all things considered. The only things that I have is really lower hit stop. I play largely vanilla other than that. I have some things like, you know, ultra cam and that for cinematic shots, but nothing really gameplay evident, you know. I have stat screen as well, like that. That's just cool to have. Wait, what? That Never Odd or even a No Devil Lived On are one after another in the shuffle. Fun coincidence. Can't be bothered customizing the game beyond skyboxes? Yeah, I feel that. I do style meter every now and then. Like, I have my Anton Blast style ranks, but I do just like the vibe of vanilla. I think the base aesthetics are very compelling, so I like to stick to them a lot of the time. Makes me feel immersed, you know? So much of this game is diegetic, from its HUD to its mechanics to its graphics and that. So it's I find it a surprisingly immersive game, despite it, you know, being the way that it is. Like, even the slowdown and the hit stop is explained in universe. Like, it's not trying to be immersive, but it just has kind of ended up that way for me. A lot of little... I feel like a lot of it is just the devs having fun of just like, oh, this is a fun way... I didn't mean to shoot the rail cannon. I feel like a lot of it is just the devs having fun of like, oh, this is a fun way to explain this in lore. That's cute. I don't know, it goes a long way. I enjoyed the game more for it. Where is... Oh, there's two of you. That's why it wasn't. Hey, though, speaking of hand pain, if I were to do it, I should, oh, I could probably do... Oh, yeah! I need to show that on stream. I got fan art the other day, which is crazy, because I'm not a very big... I'm not, like, big at all online. I've only kind of really recently started this, but I got fucking fan art. And it's the coolest shit in the world. Somebody made like a V-model design of me. I just got a mention one day in my YouTube, like, hey, I don't know if you're gonna see this, but I drew you, and it's like, what? I'll show it after this run. Oh, well, there we go. I'll show it now. I'll pull it up on my Obsidian, actually, because... Yeah, the little time dilation module that's mentioned on the title screen as being the reason why there's slowdown and there's hit stop. I do have my own V-Sonar, and it was made for me by somebody else. Yeah, look at this. This person, Cryptid City on YouTube, they just made this one day. It's crazy. It's so cool. It's based on my random 8.3 video, seemingly. It's badass too. It's a cool design, and they tried basing it off of my Sonar, and they only had my my profile picture to work off of, which isn't much. Because, what is my... I have my profile picture somewhere as, like, a thing. Yeah, like, this is my full Sonar, but the profile picture is just my face. Also, something that I've been meaning to ask them is they gave it little arm fins, right? They did the arm fin thing, where they gave it little spikes here, and that's something my Sonar has. Like, I have these. But, again, they only had my profile picture, which is this. So, like... Did they add these because they knew my design had them? Or did they add them because they thought it was fitting? Because in that case, that's a hilarious, like... The fact that they also came to that conclusion by themselves of something that I actually did is really funny, if that is what happened. But yeah, the art's awesome. This like, made my day when I saw it. I made my own drawing of it as well the other day. I doodled it. I don't do mecha, but I think it came out alright. Fun to draw. The V-model is surprisingly fun to draw. Let's, give the skybox a change, freshen things up. Oh, hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciated, Nate. I'm gonna go back to violence. I enjoyed this one. This one's cool. I don't know why I tunnel vision the Providence is so hard. I really gotta get out of that habit. I feel like it does more harm than good. Yeah, like that. Yeah, hi, welcome in. Ah, shit. Why do the machines have the whole lower graphics to save from processing thing if some machines have the processing power to literally shoot all coins out of midair? Yeah, I don't think that that would necessarily have been an issue before the time dilation thing, because even if they have enough resources to do crazy stuff, it makes sense still to try and be efficient, right? I don't think doing something for efficiency necessarily means that you don't have the like a high amount of resources to give. It's just you're trying to save as much resource as possible to allocate to fighting, you know? I don't think it means to imply that they are somehow lacking in processing power. Coin bouncing isn't efficient at all. On the one hand, I agree with you. It is, like, superfluous. But I kind of have 2 points against that as well, in the sense that, one, you know, they have a relationship with the terminals and everything where they have to be entertaining, right? A lot of the flashy stuff gets them reward. It helps secure their survival. So there's that motivation for doing it. And secondly, coins evidently are pretty efficient. You can do a lot of damage with them, which means in universe there's something going on to make it more powerful. Like, if it really was just for tricks, it wouldn't be doing more damage. So I feel like the motivation is twofold. Oh, hi, buddy. Damn it. Oh, I wanted the parry. I killed it too early. Oh! I took a screenshot. I gotta change that hotkey. My bad. It's like pulling up the Steam community. God, that shockwave hit, KB hitbox is massive. How many hours do I got? Oh man, I haven't checked in a while. I think somewhere in the realm of 1,600. I'll have to have a look. Bear in mind, a lot of that is AFK or like gathering footage, especially lately. Uh-oh. Parry, please. Parry, please. Thank you. Who's left? Reaper. I think the Mind Flayer is still alive. Oh, there's 2 Mind Flayers alive. Okay, there we go. Now we're open. 40 hours? Hey though, you're still getting used to the game then. Bear in mind as well that a lot of my hour count comes from just owning the game for a long time. I don't binge it, really. These hours have been growing over like 6 years. There are people who have had the game, like time-wise, like half or even a quarter of the time that I've owned it that have just as, if not more, hours than me. Honestly, I wouldn't put myself at 900 hours close to being able to do stuff like this now. Improvement is very strange. Non-linear as hell. Oh! I feel like I've really started becoming significantly good at this game since violence dropped. Plus, hour count isn't everything. There are people who have like half the hours than me that are just as if not better than me. Quite a lot of them are better than me, to be honest. It's all about what you do with the hours. Damn it, I'm missing all the parries. I want them, man. Ultra Color's almost 7 now? Yep. Picked it up like a month ago. Finished standard. Trying violent. Oh, I should stop reading that. I should stop reading that because this happens. Oh, I gotta choose when I read chat better. Picked it up a month ago, played the standard, recently finished violence, the mobs are still destroying me on the molecular level. Yeah, hey, it happens. This is a difficult game. Just because there are people who can make it look like a joke doesn't make it any less difficult. Yeah, I deserve that. That was a bad... I should have left that position. Thing you're proud of is P-ranking Fraud's boss on Violent? Yeah, man, you should be. Don't let the fact that there are people better than you out there diminish your own, like, accomplishments. Everybody's different. Hey, parry. Yeah, everything is relative when it comes to improvement and skill. I would consider, like, this isn't even... I was about to pose it in a way that makes it seem like some crazy take, but it's really not. Like, a brand new player, P-ranking like a Prime Sanctum for the first time, or like, getting through one of the higher layers, like Violence or Fraud for the first time, way more impressive than if I were to go and do it. Like, I would be fucking hyped for that person when they did it. You know, if you let the fact that there are better people out there dictate what's like a worthy accomplishment to you, then you're never gonna have any fun. Because, you know, if I did the same thing, I'd be like, man, none of the stuff that I'm doing is cool, because there are people out there who can do way better stuff than me. There are people who would absolutely destroy me, but, you know, I play this game for myself. I look at how I've been doing. I look at the improvements that I've been able to make to myself, and I go, hell yeah. Oh yeah, Flazik, your hours, I can imagine, are a very funny blend of activities, given that you are such a prolific modder. Bought the game when Violence dropped like 3 years ago? Yeah. Good time to get into the game. Act 3 has been a whole different beast. Like, Act 1 and Act 2 were good. They're enjoyable and full of a lot of quality content, but Act 3 is just like it's crazy. It's like a different game. Act 3 is really when I would have started saying this is like a favorite game of mine. Or like the favorite, rather. Because, like, obviously I would have considered it, like, one of my favorites for a long time. I've been playing it really regularly, but, like, I'm pretty comfortable in saying that this is really close contender for, like, my favorite game of all time. Thanks to Act 3 being so just special. It just started giving the story so much attention in terms of, like, what dictates the experience of playing it, and I fuck with that. Violence dropped and it became my favorite? Yeah. Feel that big time. Can you go away, please? Thank you. Oh my god, I'm not looking at the screen. So the way you obliterated the powers in the 8-3 video, and honestly I was pretty shocked. It comes from a lot of, I mean, by the time that I recorded that video, I've been fighting them for a while anyway, right? I've been playing Cybergrind, I'd lapped them out in Sandbox, I'd gotten used to them. And secondly, it was kind of funny, my first time seeing them, I got so excited that I killed them a bit too fast. Which is a very funny problem to have, but, like, I was just like, holy shit, we're getting another, like, Greater Angel, I'm fucking hype! And I, like, mag dumped into them. But, like, you know, I fought Gabriel a ton of times, and they're meant to be reminiscent of him, so... Again, more benefit to having prior practice. But yeah, it all comes with time. That's nothing that you couldn't do either. Don't think you can get your PB even if you grind it for a week? I mean, again, there's a reason why it's your personal best, right? If you were consistently kind of in range of it, then it wouldn't be your personal best for long. It's kind of your absolute limit. I haven't gotten close to beating my 134 PB in, like, over a year now. I haven't even gotten close. And I've been playing this, you know, a lot. But, you know, that's why it's my personal best. I'm glad you saw the A3 video, by the way, Nate. I'm glad people have been watching that. It's done well, and it's been nice to see. Yeah, just shoving 3 Gabrielings in the set. Oh my god, Providence waves. Jesus Christ. Yeah, shoving 3 of them, especially like double teaming you, like it's rough. It's a rough encounter. A lot of people had trouble with it, and rightly so. But you know, it's supposed to, it's the kind of challenging that's supposed to be there. I had a friend who was on it for like a solid 30 minutes when they first played the level. I put my fire starter oil in the complete wrong place. I thought the hideous mass was gonna spawn. There's a Reaper. Can I memorize him? I did! Nice. Holy shit, Ferryman hat. I should have let that happen longer. I killed the swords machine. Whenever I see a name with like lings on the end of it, or like ings, I just think of the SpongeBob image. You know, like where it's like the edited image of SpongeBob in beachwear shorts with wings, and it's just like, we have come for your something. Oh, catches are open. I don't play very many games in total. Kind of stick to what I know and enjoy rather than spending my money to test out things. Being my favorite game after High Year is quite the achievement. Yeah, I'm kind of the same. I don't play a lot of new games. I kind of know what I like. I'm very much the same. Yeah, the Mind Flayer's image was like, get the fuck out of my cyber grind. Exactly that. I've heard people talk about, like, tech with lobbing cores at the same time as you shoot, like a typical normal core shotgun shot. Like, I know that's a thing now, but people say, like, it's got crazy DPS if you, like, work it into your routine to always do it. And I need to try it. It seems neat. Because obviously you can secondary fire at the same time as primary fire now. I just failed 2 lobs by swapping off too early, but we'll ignore that. Oh my god. Oh, why am I struggling to get over the ledge? Best is 21, Hideous Man starts getting too tough for me. Yeah, those guys are commanding. They make a big disruption. Doesn't help that they take up so many spawn tokens as well, so that you don't get a lot of many other enemies to heal off of. This is a interesting wave. Okay, it's a lot calmer now. Yeah, P-boosting on top of it, that's kind of what I mean, like working it into your routine to just always lob a core whenever you swap to default, because it doesn't affect what you do. I see the vision, but I'd be surprised if it, like, makes a huge impact. I don't know, though. I'm not a min-maxer kind of person, so I'm out of the loop with these kind of things. Damn it, missed. What exactly is P-boosting? Projectile boosting, where you punch your shotgun shots like this. It's the abbreviated version. Been told it's very strong? Yeah, I've been hearing wind of that too. Yes, Ferryman Conductor, thank you. Give it to me for free. Thank you, Ferryman, for the heal. I got the mouth-face with it. Yes, give me the glaive. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, I didn't get that. Yeah, there's so much new tech now that it's gonna take people a while to figure out how strong it is. How strong it all is. There's overestimates, there's underestimates, but, you know, really we're all just learning. And the thing with me is that I let people smarter than me learn for me, and then tell me what they find. In the meantime, I just stick to my ways. Yeah, that was well off. I didn't even hit the hammer though. Oh, that E-rail did nothing. That Providence just got in the way of my hammer dive. That was perfect. Oh my god, the frames. Thank you for the double body block, Malface. That was real helpful. I like that. Wonder what the terminal's thinking? There's a, I don't know if it's been, like, still around or if it's been updated, but there was a mod a while ago that put in a live stream chat. It was fake, but, like, there was a mock-up live stream chat of, like, various terminals and stuff that would commentate when you played Cybergrind. It was cute. I don't know what happened to that mod. I don't know if it's still around. Holy frame! It's a slideshow wave. Masquerade Divinity? Oh my god, I forget about that mod, but yeah, that was, I remember that was like one of the first big ones. And obviously it's still being developed, from what I hear. Can I get UK rank, please? Thank you, jeez. I don't know why my movement is struggling so much. God, radiant powers are so fast. I can't hit that. I don't know how to deal with them. I need to do lab, figure out their timings, because right now they're a bit incomprehensible. Oh, more slideshow, yeah! Welcome to my PowerPoint presentation, guys. Holy. Thankfully, I'm used to playing in that kind of lag with this mode, par for the course, but goddamn. Thankfully, it's not the input droppy kind of lag. Really wish you could switch to DDA Revolver. I wish I had enough sauce to be good at Alt Marksman. I think that weapon's so fucking cool. But, it just isn't how I use the weapon typically. It doesn't fit in with my, well, I shouldn't say it doesn't fit in with my playstyle, because it makes it sound like my playstyle is this rigid thing that I can't change. But, you know what I mean. Muscle memory for split shots is too strong. Yeah. Previous variation keybind. Currently unchanged variation after you let go of the button. Huh. Oh my god, these sword parries are pathetic. They make radiant powers? Yeah, everything in this game becomes radiant once you go high enough in the waves. It's a scaling thing. Oh boy. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Can I have some orbs, please? Damn. That sucks. She gave me orbs, I just didn't capitalize on them. Getting a lot of AT runs today. It seems to be the vibe. Radiant Minos Prime, people have done it. I think this will be my last. I'll do one more run, and I'll call it. I'll change Skybox for the last one. What do we go for the last Skybox? Would we say? We've done fraud and violence recently. I'll take a blood, normal, rain, lust. What looks better, normal or blood rain? I can do both. Oh, that's a cool color combination. It kind of makes a purple. Okay, yeah, I fuck with this. Let's do this. It's like a 3D effect almost. It's like 3D glasses. Yeah, this is a vibe. I like this. Damn. That's one of my favorite things to do. If you send a coin orbital with a fistful of dollar and try to land, like you ricochet the sharpshooter shot off of the ground and try and hit the coin that is now in the sky. I've kind of gotten worse at it. I feel like I hit it less than I used to, but it's fun. It's very satisfying when you get it. Okay, you died to whip. Awesome. Hi, Frenchinator. You're the correct me if I'm wrong, but are you the person who animated the trailer? I recognize your name. I made the trailer? Dude, it was awesome. I saw it in my recommended. I was like, holy shit, Volumetric Skyboxes Are Out. I'm hype. And then I watched the trailer and I got a fucking like combo mad animation with it. It was like, I wasn't expecting this, but it was great. It's like the onion ring inside your bag of fries. It's like, I wasn't expecting this, but this is awesome. The little bonus. This month has been incredible for Ultra Kill, like, animations. Like, we had that student thesis film that was the V1 and Gabriel fight. We had Antennas to Heaven by Kyle Does Stuff. That thing is awesome. That's like maybe my favorite animation yet. We had the Mirror Reaper animation of 8-2 by that one person. That was banger. That Nico one-shot guy as well did the Garion fight. Like, there's just been so much good animation. Uh-oh. Ah, that wasn't a very good run. I'll do one more. Just one more. Though this starting wave isn't doing me any favors. Alright, well that was mean. Hi, Titanium. Oh, Highway Coacher? Hell yeah. Spear? Oh, I didn't get it. Glaive. There we go. Hell yeah, that was neat. Glaive insert into chargeback parry. Although I think I've just killed myself with missing the nuke dodge. Nope. Barely bled enough. Thank you, Reaper. Okay, well, you don't have to take it away. Jesus. Nice to have high effort project return views for once. Oh yeah. Big time. It's nice to see stuff get traction. That should. Been eating good since Fraud, I feel, in terms of content in this community. Classic said I was streaming and said he'd stop by. Nice. Yeah, the mod's great. This is what the community has kind of been wanting for Cybergrind since I feel like the beginning. Like ever since this mode was introduced, it was like this kind of was an idea. And just as the game has progressively had cooler and cooler set pieces, the want for it has just gone up and up. Oh. Brutal PP 130? Yeah, I think it's like 134, 138. It's something like that. That was pre-fraud. I think my post-fraud PB is multiple 99 runs. I keep getting to 99 and dying right at the doorstep to break triple digits. It's chill though. What if this will get implemented at some point? Something like it, I honestly wouldn't be surprised. It's such like a natural conclusion. But hey, this may as well be official. It's implemented really nicely. Like it's like seamless terminal integration and everything. So it's not like official or not. It doesn't matter to me. Feels nice to use. May as well be official. Dream of finally beating my 99 pre-fraud. Yeah, post-fraud is a lot harder. More fun, though. I think this is the most fun Cybergrind has ever been. I got telefragged! A Providence spawned on me. That's ridiculous. Give me that. Yeah, 2 for 1. Ah, that was greedy. Yeah, no, the mod's great. Very, very fun. Ah, okay. I want to keep... do I want to keep going? Nah, I gotta... I'll call it. I will call it. Oh, man. Hang out for a bit, though. Post-stream chat. Not gonna call it quite there, but my arms are tired, so that's enough of the cyber grind. Wonder if there'll be any more new enemies anymore? I think so. I think... I can see there being, like, maybe another oddball put in. But I don't know. I can also just as easily see this being it. I'd be satisfied if this was the enemy pool. For sure. But, you know. New content is just... you can't help but want it, right? Ross feels good as is? Yeah. I can see either. Gold arm? Oh, that's the question on everybody's minds, isn't it? It's been the question for years. It's so funny that Fraud didn't give it to us. I feel like everybody was prepared for it to give it to us, and it just didn't. Oh, my screensavers are paused. Whoops. I almost missed that. There we go. I felt that Pro Fraud CG was easier, but my PB was like 53 at this point. Never really got anywhere. That could be necessarily described as far. Yeah. It's definitely different. It's a very different cyber grind, and in some ways it's easier, but I think on the whole it's more difficult. But it's the kind of difficulty increase that isn't overly evident, right? Like, it's... difference doesn't immediately appear as difficulty, just, you know, difference. But I definitely think it is harder. It's gotten easier through the patches, but still. I think this is definitely... Man, I never know how to judge back to the cyber grind. Everybody always says, and it's my knee-jerk as well, to say that it was the hardest cyber grind has ever been, but, like, I also wasn't as good at the game then. So, like, if I played it now, would I still consider it? I feel like I would. Radiance was stupid back then. But... useless gold arm? Yeah, that was so far. I finished the layer and I was like, wait. I finished Fraud. And I was so, that was it, I was satisfied. But then, like, as I walked away from my computer, it kind of went like, hang on. There was no gold arm. Not that they were entitled to give it to us, obviously, but, like, it was just such an expectation that we get it. It was like, wait, hang on. We didn't get it. Oh, it was funny. And then, yeah, reading through the power terminal entry that says useless gold arm, that was just salt in the wound. It just tells me that they have something interesting planned for it, though. I'm very excited for whatever it'll be. It'll be an interesting slot to fill on the arsenal, though. Like, it's kind of a New Game Plus exclusive weapon at that point. You know, obviously, for the typical player, I imagine they will still have Prime Sanctums ahead of them. They'll still have Encores, and then, you know, playing the game through again. But, like, it's an interesting spot in the roster to fill. Everything else kind of has breathing room within terms of the game's main campaign to find a role. It just makes me more interested in what they're gonna do with it, though. You know? I'm just excited. Existence of gold arm probably means that we'll be able to carry 5 weapons at once with dual wields. What do you mean by that? Are you saying, like, that we can't already do that? Or are you saying, like, there'll be a kind of situation where we can do each weapon at once? According to Hermeticism and whatever that one guy was talking about, the gold arm will create things. Is that what Breezy's been saying? It's very funny to talk about the other Breezy, but yeah, there's 2 of us, and one of us makes theory videos. But yeah, is that what he's been talking about? I haven't watched those videos too thoroughly. I watched his first Demiurge one, just because I'm making a video of my own right now. It's not a theory video, it's just kind of, I'm talking about the story and, like, why I like the story, and, you know, it's kind of like a literary thing into this game. part of that touches on, you know, the alternative religion in this game, and I acknowledge and talk about my dislikes with Gnostic demiurge theory, and so in my video I have to address the fact that there's another version, like there's another Breezy that talks about law, which is very funny. It's a very funny problem to have. Problem's the wrong word, but you know what I mean. It's like, it's something that you have to address. Very interesting. I should give him a proper watch sometime. I skimmed through them to kind of get a taste of what his take was. But I gathered that he has done a lot more reading into the topic than I ever have. After you beat 9-2, you'll find a terminal that the gold arm never existed to begin with. Yeah, that'd be funny. I like the idea. It's just bait at this point. We can only use 4 weapons by combining dual wields. Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. I mean, there was that one greed art that showcased dual wield as being, like, the arms turn in, like, the wings turn into arms. Or you just grow more. Where was that? Ultra Kill Greed Patch. I think about this art all the time, and I'm yet to actually save it in a place that's easily accessible. Yeah, here we go. This. I don't know why it's so low quality. Why is it on Facebook? New Blood Interactive on Facebook. Shut up. Yeah. It's just like you grow more arms. This is banger art. In my mind, I always think of it as like, oh, the wings turn into them, but no, it's just you grow more. Spider V1 canon in that image? I mean, it was put on the patch notes, so I'll take that as you will. There is something that Hikita has made no weapon lean into a potentially sideline for the gold arm. Are you saying like there's a niche that you believe is like purposefully avoided being filled, so that the gold arm can? Because I can see that, but it's hard to think of one. The arsenal feels so complete. This is cool. I've not seen this out before. Fraud UST? I've not seen that. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's kind of like the... Oh my god, why do I forget? The Peruvian man? Why do I forget what it's called? Why do I forget what this diagram is called? Oh, don't print it. What is it? Is it the Peruvian? That is just a no, it's a nationality. Vitruvian. A Peruvian man. Yeah, it's just some guy from Peru. Oh my god. Peruvian man. Incredible. Hey, hi Phantom, you've came in kind of at the tail end of things, but good to see you. Peruvian man could defeat V1, he looks it. He could do it. He could do it. Off Ultra Kill stuff though, I want to show you guys my latest plant growth. I've got this fantastic Philodendron Belliceae. It's like my favorite. It's like one of my favorite plants that I have, and it's been growing a new leaf over the past month, right? Like it's had this whole new growth unfurling over the past month or so. And just today, it started to, like, unfurl. Like, I took this picture at the beginning of the day, and you can kind of see it beginning to unfurl at the bottom. And now this is what it looks like. And it's so cool to like see it unfurl in real time. I'm very excited to get a new leaf on that thing. It's like my favorite plant, or one of them, that I have. Power scalers rate Petruvian Man as 2A? I don't know any power scaling terms. Is that like, is that some crazy strong tier? Where's like a good full shot? The closer to 1A is higher? Interesting. Yeah, the sprouting of this leaf has been crazy, because, like, it originally, the limb was attached to another one for a while. Like, it was connected, and then one day whilst I was at work, they separated. Very interesting. It's been very cool to watch. God was a guy from Peru and yeah, Peru existed before God. There was like, it was just there. Dude, I've been having a great time with plants recently. A lot of mine are like growing new leaves. They're all like quite happy. And I recently got a new asplenium. I had an asplenium previously that died whilst I was away on holiday. And I recently got a new one and it's huge. Look at this. Look at this big boy. It's beautiful. It was hard finding a spot for it because it's just so big. But this has been a great addition. I really enjoy this plant as well. Almost as huge as Peru. Nothing could be as big as Peru. Come on now. Look at who came from there. You think a small country could create the likes of this man? Yeah, I am really running out of places to put plants in my room, but I keep wanting more. And it doesn't help that there are so many plant stores in town. Like there's like 3 really good plant stores that I always see it. Whenever I go in, I end up leaving with something. But I'm really quickly running out of places to put them. My ivy's happy as well. I have this satin pothos hanging by my desk. And it's really perked up. It's had like 3 new growths come out like at once. And it was kind of cramped in the pot to begin with, but it's completely perked up over the past few days. Everything's just going mad. It's cool. I don't really have any good pictures of my room recently, do I? You know what, give me a moment. I'll take a picture of my room to like show you guys how I'm running out of space, because it's kind of a problem. There's more space for plants than there is like functional things. It's kind of late, so I need to turn on my lamps, but whatever. Yeah, I need to send that over to my PC on Discord. Any of you guys have like a private Discord that you just use for photo dumping? It's like the most useful thing in the world. It's so good to have. Yeah, here we go. This is my room. And as you can see, I'm really running out of places to put stuff. Anywhere that has space has just been taken by plant. I don't even have any more places to, like, hang stuff. There's a skeleton? Yeah, he's called Frank. He's my roommate. I've had Frank all my life, actually. When I was, my sister had him before me, and she's like in her 30s. And she, she gave him to my mum when I was born, and, like, he's just always been in my room since I was a baby. He's chill. Put a cloth over his head and give him a spoon. Yeah, he could be my ferryman cosplay. It's a really cool room, thank you. I take a lot of time to decorate. But it's vibes, it's nice. Coffee table with more plants. The thing is, I don't really have anywhere that I could put a coffee table. Because there's obviously this spot next to my sofa, right? But this is a sofa bed. This pulls out into like a bed and I sleep there. So I can't really put anything here either, because I just constantly have to move it all the time. So it's difficult. I'm trying that. Every time that's the thing. Whenever you buy plant first and think about it later. So I always end up I have to find a spot for it because I have it. So I'll keep managing. Hang them from the ceiling? That's the thing. This is a pretty low ceiling. Like, when I stand, my head is kind of level with the top of this picture, right? So, like, hanging stuff from the ceiling would just mean that you run into it all the time. You have a Bahar? Yeah, I have a lot of plushies. I have 3 Shark Kitty ones. The Manta Ray one is also Shark Kitty. And then I've got 3, you can't see them, but I've got 3 Shark Kitties, like keychain ones that sit around the room as well. And then, obviously the Bahaj. And that one is the IKEA Orca. I forget what they're called, but that's the IKEA Orca. I've also got this fucking grub, which is awesome. The grub's very cool. I've got Axel from SMG4. I bought that years ago with like one of the, I think it was the, I forget which War of the Fat Italians it was, but it was years ago and I've just kept him. And then there's a dragon plushie sitting on this here as well, but you can't see it because, you know, there's my Dracaena's in the way. A lot of shark plushies, yeah. Shark Kitty is just a cool brand. They make very good stuff. Like, come on, these things are awesome. Yeah, I got these two. Oh my god, where's my Malaysia trip journals? Because in when I went over to Malaysia, I got them all from Malaysia, right? And I spent a while in Singapore as well. And when I was flying home, I flew home from their big famous airport. I forget what it's called. Shanghai. Shanghai? No, it's not Shanghai. What's the Singapore airport called? Well, what's it called? Changi, right? Yeah, Changi. Yeah, I flew home from here. And they have a store here that was full of Shark Kitty stuff. And I wanted to buy so many more. Like, it had all of these. It had the rest of them. It had the cow. It had the Siamese. It had the calico. I wanted to get them all. But, like, by that point, I'd already checked in my luggage. And I didn't have any more room in my suitcase. So I had to just abandon them. They get big as well. I think I have the smallest size. I have the A size. And then they can get huge. Haven't heard of SMG4 in a while? I know. I stopped watching him a while ago, but I was very into it kind of around the time when... God, what was the storyline? It was like Francis, the Paper Mario chameleon, kidnapped a bunch of Inklings or something. That was kind of the last time that I was invested in it. God, what was the latest date? 24th of July last year. Okay. Can I... I think I took pictures of them. Yeah, there it is. Open in a new tab. Yeah, look. This store had like a whole stall just full of Shark Kitty stuff, and I couldn't get any of it because I didn't have anywhere to put it, and it was so painful. I wanted it. Such a shame. Very cool airport, by the way. Like, let me minimize the sides. Like, they just have that big water feature in the middle, which is like cool to hang around in. There's that big central piece. Mario Kart was there for some reason. Like, there was just a Mario Kart thing going on. And I had to get there so early, because I had to check out of my hotel room and, like, hang around in the airport for 10 hours. And I just sat at this restaurant next to the big-ass waterfall for, like, 5 hours, and the staff were chill enough to just let me. Which is very kind of them, because usually, you know, it's kind of seen as loitering to just hang around for a long time. But they were chill with it. They were very nice. Big water features are the best kind? Oh, yeah. No, it's a very cool airport. It's understandable why it's so famous. I want to go back to Malaysia so badly. That's, like, the coolest trip that I've ever been on. It was by myself as well, so I got to just do whatever I wanted. I need to save, though. It's expensive. Oh. But with that, I think I'm gonna conclude stream. It's been a good one. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Credit, obviously, for the mod goes to Flazik and his team. I hope I'm saying that name right, by the way. I apologies if I'm butchering that in some manner. But yeah, no, very cool mod. That is Cybergrind is even cooler now. That's been a niche that the community has been waiting to be filled for like years. So it's really cool to see it finally be a thing. But yeah, thank you everybody for stopping by. It was a fun stream today. It was nice chatting with you all. ZH, no, not Z. So like, what, like Flazik? Or like, do you change the stressing of it like Flazhick? Alright. Cool. Noted for future then. But yeah. Thank you very much everybody for stopping by. Why is my strawberry not shown? That's odd. Oh, whatever. I'm there now. Anyway, right. Stream's over. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Chat was very fun. Did pretty well on Cybergrind today. And it's always nice hanging out with you all. So I will see you next time.